Welcome to Inspiration, Influence, and Income. I'm your host, Danielle Winningham, and I'm coming to you live today. Super excited about today's title because the number one question that I am always asked is not only how can I leave my full-time job, but how can I leave my full-time job and stay away? Because I know for a fact, when I left my full-time job, I didn't want to go back. And as a matter of fact, once I left my full-time job, I didn't ever want to have a job again. And a lot of times people say they want to leave their full-time job, but they're not really serious, like willing to do whatever it takes to leave their full-time job. And you got to keep in mind that jobs are a habit. Jobs are a habit. Not necessarily a great habit, but that's how we've learned to increase or generate revenue. And a lot of us have never sustained ourselves outside of a job. So that's the question that I'm going to be answering today. So make sure you share the broadcast. If you want to win a copy of my 100 ways to make money, and I'm going to get with my team. This is the last day we're going to give it away. So if you're looking to make extra money, I have a digital product that's amazing and will give you so many ideas on how to generate extra money. But let's talk about this job thing, shall we? Let's talk about this job thing, right? And if you've shared the video, make sure you hashtag share. Thank you, Marissa. Good morning, everybody. Let's talk about this job thing. You know, when I talk to people about going live and getting over your fear of going live and utilizing live stream or learning live stream and really learning social media. Good morning, everybody. I'm really asking you to make a choice. I'm asking you that if you started going live and learning social media, if that would free you from your job, would you be willing to do it? So I guess the question on the table is, go live or go to work? So I'm going to ask you guys, if you thought that learning the proper use of social media, learning the proper use of live stream would free you from your job, is that something you would be willing to do? Is your answer yes or no? Because I don't think anybody has framed it to you like that. Because if they had, why ain't you going live? See, y'all know I'm going to keep it real with you. If they framed it to you like that, if you see me generating revenue, you see me getting more clients, you see my brand growing. A lot of you have known me for over a year. You see me selling out classes. You see me selling out workshops. You see me selling out conferences. You see me with a sold out tour. The question becomes, would you rather go live or go to work? Do you know that only 10%, less than 10, see, Amani, that's what I'm talking about. Getting over my fear. Getting over my fear. My fear is a job. What's your fear? See, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. You say I've been working, and it's not just you. You say I've been working to get over my fear, but my number one point today is sometimes you got to prioritize your fear. If that's the truth, hashtag truth, please. Hashtag truth. Hey, Resume Workshop. Sometimes you've got to prioritize your fear. If somebody told me that there was one thing that if I did it consistently, I could free myself from my job, I would do it. So then if you know that, why are you not doing it? See, your mouth got to match what your actions do. If not, that what my grandma used to call a Boldfaced lie. Your mouth got to match what your actions do. If not, it's a lie. Now, Dennis, that's the truth. I really don't know what product to speak on daily. So let's talk about that. Maybe you need training. So I have a live stream class starting on February 7th, bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle. Because guess what happens? This is your new job. Why do you think that I get up and do this every day? And here's the thing I want you to know. Before you run out there and press that live stream button and say, I got this, it's bigger than just going live. You've got to have a live stream strategy. Do you know how many people have tried it? Do you know how many people have tried it? Oh, yeah, I'm just finna start going live. Coach said start going live. They inbox me, yeah, coach, I'm going live. With no training and with no strategy, within a week or two, they're done. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to engage. They don't know how to build the content. They don't know how to grow their audience. They don't know how to promote without turning folks off. Within a week or two, they're done. So the question then becomes, because see, think about it. Hey, Darius, think about it. You don't just run up on a job with no training. Somebody say hashtag true story. You don't just run up on a job with no training. So how do you think that you're going to master live stream with no training? You've got to have a strategy. You've got to have a strategy. bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle. For those of you who are for real about exchanging your job for this job, because this is a job. Do you know why this is a job? Do you know why this is a job? Because I have to show up just as consistently in this space as you do at your job. Now that's an ouch moment, because for many of you, your business is not working because you don't show up in your business space as consistently as you show up at your job. So let's start there. You wanna leave your job? Come on now. You gotta exchange that for another job. And that means you have to be just as consistent at this job as you are at that job. bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle. Class starts February 7th. You have a choice. Go live or go to work. I'm going to wait. I'm going to pause. Which one would you rather do? See, because you can say, I'm afraid, but let's talk about, hey, Kat, let's talk about why you may be scared. You may be scared because you lack the skill, right? See, fear is not just an arbitrary emotion. Fear is born out of something. Fear is born out of something. Fear is the human protection system saying, girl, you's a fool, or dude, you's a fool, so let me protect you with this fear. Because without fear, humans might just do anything. But fear is a natural human response to that which we do not know. So maybe you're not just afraid, maybe you lack the skill. Right? And we know that repetition is the mother of all skill. So again, the question is, go live or go to work. And maybe if you get the skill you need, you won't be as afraid. Number 2, maybe you lack the knowledge. Maybe you lack the knowledge on how to do it the right way, how to grow an audience, how to make this fun, how to make this an integral part of your business. Maybe you lack that knowledge. let me teach you. And now that you have the knowledge and you're building the skill, maybe that will work on your confidence. A lot of people don't go live because they lack the confidence. But it's not just a confidence thing. You lack the confidence because you don't have the skill and the knowledge. Is this making sense to anybody? If it's making sense, can you just type in me? I just want to know you're getting it. See, because you're not just scared to be scared. You're scared because you don't have the pieces that you need to reinforce a positive action. And so once you fill in some of these blanks, then your confidence grows. So sometimes you have to invest in the skill and in the knowledge you need so that you can start now. Hey, CC. Boy, we got some celebrities in here this morning. Hold on. Let me hold up. Wait a minute. I done seen Darius Williams in the building. I done seen CC, the six-figure chick. Oh, they doing it today, baby. We got some celebrities in here today. We got Kat the course builder in here. Come on now. Kat the course builder said, when I first started live streaming, I didn't know jack. I took Coach D's live streaming course. I have since replaced 100K of business with online revenue. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, wow. Did you hear her say, I have since replaced 100% of 100K of her revenue with online revenue. But listen to me though, Kat. All I was the spark. All I did was teach you the skill, the knowledge. You had a supportive community, which gave you the confidence to go out there and practice. See, nothing works if you don't work it. Somebody say hashtag true story. Nothing works if you don't work it. You can have all the strategy in the world. Come on now. But I was just a spark to Kat's flame. Kat took that spark and ran with it. So I'm going to ask you again, and I need an answer in the chat. Would you rather go live or go to work? Just type in work or live. Would you rather go live or go to a job? Cece said, we coming for it all in 2008. Today is her quit anniversary. She just ran her numbers from her quit day to today. Cece said she made $1.3 million from her quit day to today. And guess what? She said it would have took her 62 years to make that at her job. Would you rather go live or go to work? I told you. I showed you my 1099. I showed y'all my 1099 where I made $600,000 year before last, over $1.2 million last year. Would you rather go live or go to work? Darius, another live stream baller. He said, I'm at 100K in less than 30 days. I made in 29 days what it took me to make it 8 months at a job. Come on now. So when I tell you the class is $1,000, for all of you to say, I can't afford it, you're crazy. If the only thing you got to do is invest $1,000 in order to be able to go out there and generate this level of revenue, you still confused, you still stuck, you still shook. If I was on the other end of the broadcast and I felt like some of you feel about your jobs, I would right now Go to bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle and I would sign up right now. I wouldn't have to hear anything else. I wouldn't have to hear another word. You've heard 4 people. You've heard 4 people who live stream consistently tell you the level of money that we're making. And you still sitting here watching? That the return on your invest. And let's talk about why you need to go now. Live stream is still relatively new. Darius, do you agree? CC, do you agree? Kat, do you agree? We not out here bumping for elbow room on live stream. I know a ton of coaches. I don't know a whole lot of them that be on live stream. True story. You can almost go live. And ain't nobody live when you live sometimes. Wait a year. Wait 2 years. Wait 3 years. See, the longer you wait to activate, the more you lose. The longer you wait to make a choice, the more ground you lose. Darius said it. We already building communities and still building. So you better play like Hines and catch up. If you keep waiting, look, Cece just said, yes, and now is the time to make your platform. Keep waiting to be reactive instead of proactive, and you're going to have to struggle to get people to watch your stuff. I went live last night during the Grammys and had almost 6,000 views during the Grammys. You don't get it, do you? If you get it, say me. If you understand what we're saying to you, see, you got to take advantage of the opportunity of a lifetime within the lifetime of that opportunity. You've got to stop sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else get rich. And to be honest with you, even though I do discovery calls, you shouldn't even need a call to talk to you about this opportunity. You really either want it or you don't. It's really a choice thing. And the choices are simple. Build your skill, get your knowledge, get support, build your confidence, practice, and move away from that job. Your choices are simple. You can either go now and be a pioneer or go with everyone else. And see, the unfortunate thing about us as humans, right, is we're waiting on everyone else. But everyone else limits your opportunity space. Or here's the alternative. Keep going to work. Keep going to work. It's so unfortunate, but I can't make you see the bounty of revenue. You just heard Cece speaking millions. You just heard Darius speaking millions. You just heard me speaking millions. How much more convincing do you need? bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle, Michelle. That's the link. How much more convincing do you need? See, I wouldn't need no more. And see, somebody told me earlier, they said, oh, this message is confirmation. How many more times you got to get hit in the head with the broke stick or the job stick in order to receive your confirmation? Can we just be honest real quick? And if you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. Can we be brutally honest? Sometimes we know we need to act, but we don't. And we make up all of these excuses as to why we're not taking action. And then when we miss the bus, when the bus leaves the station, then we're like, man, I didn't catch that bus. And then you got a million reasons why you didn't catch the bus. See, 2018, time out for excuses. If you're broke, it's a choice. If you're working a job still, it's a choice. And people get mad when I say that. But at some point, you got to say to yourself, I'm going to make the choices that are going to free me. And if I see it freeing other people, why not me? So tomorrow night, I'm doing a live stream, a social media, 7-figure social media masterclass. I'm going to show you the numbers on paper. See, because women lie, men lie. Let me tell you what numbers don't do. Numbers don't lie. Text Million Web, all one word, to 77948. Text Million Web, all one word, to 77948. Because what I'm going to do tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m., I'm going to show you why you're so far from $1 million based on your actions on social media and what you need to do differently to get there. Is that going to help anybody? Say me. If that's going to help you, say me. See, I can only tell you so many words. I think that if you see the numbers, and Dorielle, you've been going live since the winter. If you get a class, I guarantee you that that's going to speed up your progress. Because see, we don't have all the time in the world. And for every day that you're not operating 100% in your gifts, you lose money, you lose time, you lose energy. I mean, nobody can fight forever. If you've been fighting to get off your job, for years, nobody can fight forever. You get weary. Anybody weary? Anybody sick and tired of being sick and tired? Then act like it. Act accordingly. Act with a sense of urgency. Act like you want it. See, it's easy to say that I want it. It's a little bit harder to go get it. Drake said it's way more people that want it than people that have it. And why is that? Because it's easy to say I want it. We'll see, Lola. We'll see. Because see, some of y'all, and this ain't no tea, and this ain't no shade. Like Cardi B said, I be seeing it. Some of y'all are the same place that you were this time last year. I be seeing it. No tea, no shade. But every time we go into a new year, one of the first things I do is I measure. I measure where I am, not where you are. I measure my earnings. I measure my personal development. I measure my happiness. I measure my quality of life. And some of you are the same place that you were this time last year. And a lot of it boils down to you'll talk about the actions that you need to take, but you refuse to take the actions. So you have some choices, guys. You can go live or go to work, and it is totally up to you. You have some choices. You can generate revenue or you can stay where you are financially. Totally up to you. I told you guys going into this year, I told you guys at conference, I said millionaires are decisive. Millionaires don't sit on the fence for 6 months. to make a decision. And so some of you, the class starts February 7th, but some of you need to make a decision today that the bus will not leave the station without you on February 7th. Who's already made that decision? Say me. Good morning. How many of you have already made the decision? See, you got to get mad that your life's not changing. You got to get mad that you're going to work every day. You got to get mad that your bank account says what it says when you call the bank. You got to get mad that you drive the car you drive, or that you live in the house that you live in, or that you can't do for your kids the way you want to do for your kids. When you get mad, that's M-A-D. You've got to make a decision. You've got to make a decision to change it. No one can change your life but you. And when you make a real decision and you honor that decision with commitment and perseverance and stick-to-itiveness, and you treat that decision like you treat your job, when you honor that decision like you honor a job, when you work on that business 8 and 10 hours a day, 5 and 6 days a week for a year and 2 years, like you've done at that job, this business will honor you with revenue beyond your wildest imagination. You just heard 3 different people on this broadcast speak of millions. You heard me, you heard Cece, you heard Darius. You heard us all talk about how we generated that money going live. To me, it's a no-brainer. bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle. To me, look, I'm drawing a line. Here's the line in the sand. And you got to choose. Am I going to stay on the job side? Or am I willing to be brave and venture out on the business side, on the live stream side? And I'm going to be doing some more videos today because I'm wrapping up my book, which is either going to be named Go Live or Go Broke, or Go Live and Get Green. But either way, you've got some decisions to make, because that's what real people who are serious about the next level. And I'm going to tell y'all something. These millennials, baby, they doing it. They doing it. I felt some kind of way about them at first, because, you know, my children are millennials. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Falash today. But let me tell you something. These millennials, they moving like crooks move. They don't have the level of fear that a lot of y'all my age have. They are out there trying it all. And as a result, they're going to get it all. You've got to make a decision. Am I willing to do what I've never done in order to have what I've never had? Can we just be honest about something real quick? If your life doesn't look like you want it to right now, can you just make an admission that something you're doing is not right? That's the first step. That's the first step. You got to say to yourself, man, I'm still going to this job. I'm still struggling financially. I can't really provide for my kids the way I want to. It's something I'm doing. Something I'm doing, it's not right. That's the first step. And the second step is to say, I'm going to change it. Make a decision. The third step is to take the action. Because just because you decide doesn't mean you take the action. Y'all heard that joke before? About it was 5 crows on the line. 2 decided to fly off. How many still on the line? It's 5 still on the line. Because until you actually fly, a decision is nothing. And then once you started down that path, how many of you are willing to go the distance? How many of you are willing to go the distance? One of my clients hit me up Saturday morning and she was like, Coach, every time we in class, you say I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. But I'm doing a lot of stuff. I don't know why nobody's signing up for my classes. I said, number one, you can't compare your month of consistency to my 2 years. I've been going live consistently 2 years. I go live from hospital beds. I go live from hostage situations. I go live wherever I'm at. There is nothing in my life that has deterred me from going live. So let me tell you why. Because I was that same employee that got employee of the month, perfect attendance. If I did it for a job, if I did it for somebody else's millions, if I did it for somebody else's dreams, if I did it for somebody else's next level, why wouldn't I do it for me? So no, you can't beat me off live stream because this is my job. It's how I connect to my family. It's how I connect to my sisters. It's how I connect to my community. So no. The same way I showed up at that job diligently, it's the same way I show up on this screen diligently. This is my job. So if you want training on how to do this job properly so that you build community, bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle. bit.ly/Livestream Lifestyle. Let me show you how to get your business on live stream. But yeah, you got a choice. You can go live or you can go to work. And I'm going to tell you something. Consistency on live stream is one of the few things that will free you even if you're making 6 figures at your job. Because in the live stream world, you heard Darius say almost 100K in 28 days. That's what live stream looks like. But again, everyone is rewarded in accordance to his or her effort. So don't forget Tuesday night. Make sure you text Million Web to 77948. I'm going to be doing a 7-figure social media, the math behind the millions. So that you can see, when you say live stream, I'm not talking about a different website. This is live stream. What you're watching right now is live stream. Yeah. This. Periscope, Facebook, Instagram. That's live stream. Yeah. So again, the Urban Shaman, you can make income from Periscope. You can make income from any live stream platform. You can make income from video. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. That's what we've been telling. But I've already been on here for a minute. You may want to catch the replay. But again, tomorrow night, if you're interested in understanding the math behind the millions, the math behind the money, make sure you text Million Web, all one word, to 77948. Guys, be on the lookout for my new book coming real soon. And also be on the lookout for me today as I continue to give you guys these options to either go live